So UNICEF in this program is trying to reach the most vulnerable adolescents as well as conflict-affected adolescents, and really need to be supported in recovering and coming back to normality, creating a better life for themselves and regaining hope for the future.
For example, in the 2004 tsunami, adolescents were very much involved in recovery and rebuilding efforts, and it had a huge positive impact for the communities in which they were given space to do that.
There's still ongoing conflict and insecurity in the country, meaning that we're still finding it very difficult to reach the most remote areas, where of course we find the most vulnerable populations. Additionally, due to social norms, engaging adolescent girls is a very, very difficult thing to do.
When there is an emergency, we think that people's needs are related to food and shelter. That is true, extremely true, but it's also extremely important that we ensure protection, intervention.
Like in somewhere like Rakhine State, where there's been intercommunal violence that's been going on in a protracted way for the last 3 years. We saw the kit as an opportunity for something that's more flexible and more engaging, and get the adolescents thinking about ways they can work together as a group and engage in their communities.
The whole sort of concept around human-centered design is to actually look at the people using a particular object or service to understand what their needs are, and then to interpret those needs and come up with concepts and solutions to meet those needs. We were able to go in the field, test real prototypes, understand what was working, what wasn't working, and then bring back all that information and do subsequent iterations. I feel like we've reimagined what a kit is. You can carry the case on your back.
It does not need actually a group of people to carry it. It was easy for the teacher to move with it.
The Adolescent Kit really was a resource that helped us tackle a lot of the gaps that we're finding in the field. We have great resources for formal education and for recreation, but this is a resource that can really provide some sustainable psychosocial support, but also some really tailor-made activities for adolescents who very often feel left out.
I see that through Adolescent Toolkit, through this kind of programming, we can put to girls better skills that they can protect themselves, and we can empower them, and so we can minimize the risks.
We're giving them space to decide what their own priorities are, not just handing them some of the priorities that occur to us. They really can surprise us with sharing their views in a new way, and often they do come up with very viable new ideas for how to make their own communities and their lives better.
This is the part of psychosocial support where you allow children actually to do what they want to do. The children feel happy because it gives them freedom of expression.